Welcome back to our channel. Today is July 17, 2021. So, how are you? Welcome back to our channel. Today is July 17, 2021, the Times of India. So, let's focus on the first on the headings. India records 30,949 new COVID cases and 542 deaths. Indian photojournalist killed in Afghanistan. And WhatsApp bans 20 lakh harmful Indian users. In big push for drone use, govt uses norms. So let's focus on the news on details. Indian photojournalist killed in Afghanistan. Pulitzer winner Danish Siddiqui caught in troop Taliban shootout. Danish Siddiqui, a Pulitzer winning Indian photojournalist who worked for the Reuters news agency, was killed on Friday in Afghanistan while covering the fierce fighting between Afghan troops and the Taliban militants near a border crossing with Pakistan in Kandahar province. Siddiqui, in his early 40s, was on an assignment covering the clashes in Kandahar as the US withdraws its forces ahead of the August 31 deadline set by the President Joe Biden. So everybody, we know that before 2 weeks ago the US troops withdrew overnight, and the Taliban in its previous forms. So lots of incidents occurred there, and in the previous previous days I discussed about the same. So let's on next. WhatsApp bans 20 lakhs harmful Indian users. Even as it faces government efforts to make it identify the original source of unlawful inflammatory messaging, Facebook owned instant messenger WhatsApp said on Thursday it had banned over 20 lakhs users in India during the month starting May 15, taking them down for harmful behavior. The company, which has been steadfast in its refusal to share the first source of illegal messages that have often been blamed by the government for incidents such as lynching and other crimes due to fake viral messaging, said its sweeping action was based on information gathered through technological tools and users' feedback. Record 38,949 new COVID cases and almost 550 and almost 542 deaths. India recorded the 38,949 new COVID-19 cases, which took the infection tally to 3 crore 10 lakhs 26,009, while the death toll reached to 4 lakhs 12,531, with 542 more fatalities according to Indian Health Ministry data uploaded on Friday. So it is very concerning matter that it's not good for India's purview, because after declining rate, the COVID new cases of declining, again it is increasing. I think it is increasing, so it is very concerned to be. We should always do masks and maintain the COVID-19 protocol as far as possible. Another news. Let's focus on another news. In big push for drone use, govt uses norms, junking its 3 months old drone policy of the industry complaints over a plethora of approvals and clearances. The government has come out with a radically liberalized set of draft rules that pave the way for drone taxis and dedicated corridors for cargo deliveries. Given the unlimited potential of drones waiting to be tapped, the PMO had recently reviewed the unmanned aircraft system rules that came into the force this March. For Prem, page 1, drones are bringing the next big tech revolution, as said by Sindhya, Minister of Sindhya. Now, the Education Ministry has sought public comments on a much simplified drone rules 2021 till August 5. After taking the comments into consideration, the final rules are expected to be issued that will replace the stricter EUAS rule. Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Sindhya said the draft rules would provide a major fill-up to the drones industry, mark a stark shift from the earlier EUAS rules. So, what are the key features of the proposed new rules? So, several approvals abolished, processes made easier, number of forms reduced from 25 to 5, no security clearance required before any registration or license, insurance, easy process for transfer and deregistration of drones, no pilot license required for nano drones and micro drones for non-commercial uses. And let's focus on other news. Worm vaccines effective against all variants. A worm vaccine formulation developed by the scientists at the Indian Institute of Science in conjunction with the biotech from Minvax is effective against all current SARS-CoV-2 variants of concern. An independent evaluation of the formulation conducted by CSIRO Australia has shown CSIRO found that the worm vaccine helps produce antibodies that neutralize all current variants of the novel coronavirus. Let's the findings are published on Thursdays in peer-reviewed SCS Infection Diseases Journal. This will pave the way for clinical development of the vaccine leading to human trials. The study was led by Professor Raghavan Varadarajan of IISc, first reported about the vaccine in November 2020. As per the paper, researchers have shown the formulation triggered a strong immune response in mice-protected hamsters from the virus and remained stable at 37 degrees for a month and took at 80 degrees centigrade for up to 90 minutes. It said that drones, hot air balloons prohibited ahead of the Independence Day. Delhi Police Commissioner Balaji Srivastava on Thursday issued orders prohibiting flying of drones or any unmanned aerial vehicles apart from microlight aircrafts and hot air balloons in the capital. The order will be enforced for the next 32 days, i.e. from July 16 to August 16. While the cops said the order was routine and issuing every year, sources said Delhi police and intelligence agencies are paying extra quarters this year given the way drones are being used by Pak's special outfit in Kashmir. Reported that reached inimical to Indian may pose a threat to safety of public dignitaries and vital installation by the use of sub-conventional aerial platforms like paragliders, paramotors, hand gliders, UAVs, quadrocopters, and or even by parajumping from aircraft. Readers the order. News from the Afghanistan official Taliban strikes ceasefire deal in western Afghanistan, claims report. What is the news? Government officials in western Afghanistan province said on Thursday they had negotiated an indefinite ceasefire with the Taliban to prevent further attacks on the capital of the province, and the move came after the fighters from the Islamist group secured complete control over all the districts in Baghdad province, reflecting wider gains by the Taliban over territory as infrastructure in the weeks since US President Biden has a withdrawal of US troops as by September 11. There is another news. Pak to host Afghanistan peace conference. Pakistan said on Thursday that it will host a peace conference on Afghanistan to support efforts for bringing stability in the war-torn country. I can confirm that Pakistan is hosting the Afghan peace conference on 17-19 July. Foreign Office spokesperson in News International newspaper reported that several Afghan leaders, including Hamid Karzai, have promised to attend the meet. News: ban on MasterCards will hit card issuers having exclusive tie-ups. So let's look very shortly. RBI restriction on MasterCards will hit credit card issuance by a host of entities issuers like RBL Bank and Yes Bank entities like Indigo, Maruti, Flipkart, Tata Vistar and Book My Show, which issues core-branded cards, will need to look for their alternatives. Let's focus on the news.